We're playing some MyCareer today.
Pre-game show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Chicago Bulls. It's been hard to come by a W lately for the Chicago group. They haven't yet found their groove. They're still trying to make adjustments to try and change the momentum here early in the season. Each game out right now, as their coach has reiterated, is another invaluable opportunity to refine their approach and make improvements. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
There's going to be a lot of pausing in this game, too. FYI.
So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate your success.
Wow, Kenny, you sound like a politician over there.
Oh, no question. Vote for me tomorrow.
That'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Someone's already watching. I can guess who it is. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Hello, Rob. How you doing? What's up? There's gonna be a lot in this game. Like, I'm talking to one. So, just be prepared. Like right now.
It's the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early and a lot of games to be played.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've had a horrendous start to the season. They're really creating a lot of work for themselves.
The Knicks leading by 4. Anthony kicks to Green. Dishes to Johnson. At the elbow, Williams tries it from 19. Good as the jump shot falls. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Back to Mirotic. All alone. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the night. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Dallas.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Here's Freak. To the right side. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
The 11-footer. Mirotich's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Gibson with a screen on Johnson. Cannon passes to Gibson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Williams a screen. On the wing, Williams. No one near him. Cannot hit. And the Bulls going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Freak with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gibson dishes to Dudley. Just 5 to shoot from the line. And it's Freak missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Johnson kicks to Green. O'Quinn the pass to Carmelo. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And here's Dudley for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams with a clean look. The shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Chicago also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. Good!
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Gibson setting the pick for Mirotic. The outside leaner. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Green. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
A shot by Williams. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Johnson kicks to Mayo. There's a screen by Williams. Johnson from outside. No good.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and
a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think
2 huge improvements for him. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Portis. Jared Dudley's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. Johnson is out there with Green. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bulls trail by 8. Lets it go from the wing. And nothing but air on that one. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Gibson, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Releases from 15. Again, the miss by Anthony. Bulls trail by 10. Dudley with it. Now Anthony defending. Outside Butler. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Trying to get open is Gibson. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. Butler. Butler's got 7.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And here's Green outside. Another shot. And it's Williams laying it in. He's got 6.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Outside Butler. Pass to Mirotic. 14 feet away. The rebound by Johnson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, Williams. Outside Anthony. Down low. Here's O'Quinn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Johnson? He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Chicago. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bulls trail by 10. There's the pass to Gibson. Now Dunleavy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, also.
And that does it for the first half of play.
Well, Carmelo, what is...
now the third quarter about to get going. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character.
Carmelo, we have
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Alright, so yeah, we'll spend one of these. Oh wow. Yeah. Just like in my GM.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old. Thanks.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get.
Oh, come on. This isn't the Bulls opening. Do the Bulls opening. With the theme song.
Starting at small forward.
No.
Standing 6'8", number 3, Doug McDermott.
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard.
New group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. ARatedStream comes in for Pau Gasol. Jared Dudley's checked in for McDermott. And Freak subbed in for Rose. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Spates. Adrian Payne comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Johnson, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Brandon Jennings. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Aaron Baines out there with Payne. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Okay, fans, now coming up to court are your level boys.
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Bulls third.
You know, some teams live and die by the three. Shot, it's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
Freak kicks to Gibson. He feeds it to Freak. Pass to Dudley. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 2. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Caldwell-Pope passes to Payne. He dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. He used that pick to get in close. Caldwell-Pope's got 7 points in the game. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to New York.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game, and he said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking, something to look out for.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
To the inside. Johnson, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Offensive rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the numbers here for Jimmy Butler? 5th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Freak dishes to Gibson. Detroit with the rebound. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Butler kicks to Freak. The kick outside to Butler. The 3, 5 to shoot. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. The pass to Baines. Johnson outside. He kicks to Payne. Gibson with the steal. And Butler, here we go. Passes it to Mirotic. Here's Dudley. And again, no good by Chicago.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Johnson kicks to Meeks. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Baines. Payne passes to Meeks. Buries the long-range jumper. Meeks got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cannon. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. A look at Chicago. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And, of course, there's the Pistons, a game behind.
And for Chicago, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason. Start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line. Struggling is a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Sure, I'll play with your player afterwards. Do you mean on 2K or Madden?
Dishes to Dudley. 1:05 left to play here in the first. Butler in the corner. Shot from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Payne. pass to Baines. Fires from the line. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Butler kicks to Freak. There's the feed to Dudley. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Kicks to Freak. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they take the lead. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Caldwell Pope passes to Meeks. To the right side. Good if it goes. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge. With an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott, and Freak subbed in for Derrick Rose. And then for Detroit, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Spates. Johnson comes in for Morris, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Jody Meeks. Cannon, he's in at the point. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Freak with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the first one drops. Jared Dudley's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 12. There's the dish to Jennings. He feeds it to Baines. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Pistons lead by 13. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Freak kicks to Dudley. Pass to Butler. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Jennings wide open. Again, the Pistons score.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
They set the pick. To the paint, here's Baines, and it's blocked by Mirotic. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And Arthur, no good on that one.
Well, they're now shooting just under 60% from the line. I mean, my goodness, that's extremely frustrating when you're a coach because there's nothing you can do about it. Guys are expected to make free throws, and for the fans, I mean, that's one of the worst things to see is your team stepping to the line and botching free throws. They've had a horrible time from the stripe.
And Butler, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
The free throw drops for Butler. so he gets them both.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He's got 8 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Outside Jennings. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Johnson. Shoots the three. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And the Pistons lead by 16.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The pass to Mirotic. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Fires the three. Mirotic's shot is off.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Pistons leading by 14. Passes it to Johnson. There's a screen. Mirotic brings the double team. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes, 2-1.
He kicks it to Freak. Now here's Dudley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Feeds to Freak. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Mirotic. Good on the triple. Mirotic has got 8 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Out to the right wing. Gibson setting the pick for Butler. Over in the corner, Dudley. Baseline try. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pistons have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And he makes the first. Derrick Rose is checked in for Freak.
Oh man, I wanted that B+.
And so a pretty lot.
Slowly getting more minutes. Oh,
We have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I don't think we're matching their level of hustle right now. They're putting out a lot of effort several times each possession. And that's something we need to mimic if we want to climb back in.
that does not sound like
Thank you, Doris.
Freak.
And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
You just can't shoot the triple.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. And we're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Derek, congratulations on a great...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
In my opinion, his passing is what really drove them to this win. He did a fantastic job of spreading the ball around and keeping everyone involved in the offense. And he wound up with a nice number of assists to show for it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Alright, now we're playing in the Hornets. We about to have the Warriors court. Let's go. Oh, that actually, it's not. Then there's that. Alright, let's just see. If not, if it doesn't work, then we'll do the Nets.
Mexican with an amazing race I got to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapse on the planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swan medical team. League was the league is supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home. The biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh at the last comic standing. Making the band play as you walk on stage, empty handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some.
We'll play Charlotte, then we'll play the Lakers. Then we're a lot.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Al Jefferson played for several teams in his NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook, though, because when he goes to that, it creates space in the lane and allows guys to offensive rebound as well.
My nickname for him is Baby Fundamentals, has tremendous feet work in the post. And Ernie, believe it or not, he has a deceptive quickness to get his shot up before the defense sets up.
Great footwork, too.
Yeah. Do you have a nickname for everybody?
Right.
What's Ernie's nickname?
What's my nickname?
The Godfather of television.
I like that.
That does it for us.
It's been around a long time, Ernie.
Gotta go by.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with Omer. He's checked in for Jefferson. Hawes comes in for Cody Zeller. And
This week on NBA 2K TV, we crown a winner of the MyCareer